Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going on a little walking tour of Buckingham Palace. I thought, why not show you Buckingham Palace, one of probably the most visited landmarks in London by tourists on the hottest day of the year. It's 28 degrees, it's going to be like this all week, and London does look glorious in the sun. So just some quick facts about Buckingham Palace before we start. It was once called Buckingham House, and it was a townhouse that was built for the Duke of Buckinghamshire. The Duke of Buckingham. Buckinghamshire is a very different place. It was built for the Duke of Buckingham in 1703. It was then bought by George III for his wife, Queen Charlotte, in 1762. It is now, as we know it, Buckingham Palace. It looks very different and is occupied by the royal family, King Charles, his mother, Queen Elizabeth II before that. Obviously, it's probably one of the most iconic buildings in London. But I've decided to start this tour at Hyde Park Corner. Hyde Park Corner is actually a really beautiful, big roundabout, really. And I often am just driving around it. And I thought, why not walk from Hyde Park Corner to Buckingham Palace today? It is a really lovely walk down Constitution Hill. So let's go. It's obviously a very popular cycle route because there are hundreds of cyclists. If I'm not mistaken, and I would love if people can just correct my facts, but if I'm not mistaken, this is called Wellington Arch. Let me just turn around so I can show you. I'm pretty sure it's called Wellington Arch. I haven't looked it up. I can't see any signage, but I'm going to say it's Wellington Arch until someone corrects me. But like I said, it is a giant roundabout. And there is a station here, which is Hyde Park Corner, which is on the Piccadilly line. And if we go down that way, that's Piccadilly, Green Park, Piccadilly. Green Park and Piccadilly is divided by Green Park, which is there. And then you have Constitution Hill here, which is a road that is parallel to the gardens of Buckingham Palace. But I just think it's a really grand approach. I mean, I love... Oh, gosh. That was not good, was it? Where was I? Yeah, so Constitution Hill runs parallel to Buckingham Palace Gardens, and to my left we will have Green Park.
Yeah.
Well, my friend...
Fun fact, Buckingham Palace Gardens are the largest private gardens in the UK. It literally starts here at Hyde Park Corner and will span the stretch of Constitution Hill up to the facade of Buckingham Palace. It is where the King hosts his garden parties, which are probably in full swing this time of year. It's also lined with lovely trees, which gives good shade on a day like today. It's really interesting that they've built this cycle lane, this path specifically for cyclists. So it must be a very popular cycle route. You know, it's still rare in London that cyclists are prioritised. to say London does come alive in the sun. And you always get a few that think that they don't need to abide by the rules and they will cycle wherever they want to cycle. No, it's 20. You can see the side of Buckingham Palace as we approach. Well, it's also interesting, I just realised that most parks in London, and I'm sure in the UK, have gates, so they lock the parks at night. Whereas Green Park is just completely open. It just occurred to me, I don't know why, that sounds really bizarre. I mean, there are gates there, but the rest of it is all open. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have Buckingham Palace in all its glory. Just gonna try and cross over before I get run over.
I try not to, but it's human nature.
That's right. I started TDR and started dating Barry at the same time.
What I love about the gates of Buckingham Palace are these huge crests, gold gilded, I'm sure. That for me is just always has me in awe. Again, very busy with tourists, kids on school holiday. But it's always a lovely atmosphere because everyone's just happy to be here. They've probably seen pictures or seen on TV during weddings and most recently, obviously, funerals. And then to probably come here, it's quite an amazing experience. Part of their London experience, and I still do love driving around here in the evenings, again because it's all lit up and it's just really beautiful. Look at those lights up there. probably all electric now, but I'm sure once upon a time they were all gas. Maybe they are still gas. I'd be interested to know that. I will go back in a second to show you. I will go back in a second to show you a better view. And you've still got the GR up there, which I'm assuming is from King George's time. King George V. Let's just go have a look at some guards. I'm sure that on a day like today, it is very, very, very hot in those outfits, those uniforms. You often find people coming up to them with water on a day like this. Because there have been many soldiers who have known to collapse. Guards, I should say, not soldiers. And I think they kind of march up and down just to keep moving, keep movement, blood circulating. I think the flag means that the king is in residence.
Oh, I bet we would have had a good
I think the flag means that the king is in residence. I always get that one mixed up. I always find out and then I forget.
Did they not even get to sit down?
Right, let's go have a look at what is known as the Victoria Memorial. Let's have a look over back at Buckingham Palace from here. Is it splendid or is it boring? That's the question I always ask myself. I could be biased. I'm a little bit biased, I guess, and I think it's splendid, but I guess there are other buildings around the world that are much more impressive. I've often come here with friends and just sat and chatted and contemplated. It's really lovely. And there we have it. Queen Victoria in all her glory. It says Victoria Regina Imperatrix. I'm not sure what the Imperatrix mean. I know Regina is reign. What I found is when I went to Calcutta this year, there is a replica of Victoria Memorial there, and I think they had that commemorated to in memory of her passing. And there we have the Mall. That's right, mate. And that takes us down to Trafalgar Square. And then this time of year, there's some beautiful planting. Let's go and cross over and have a look from the other side. These statues are pretty impressive. It's a shame that they've turned these fountains off, because on a day like today you'd get a really lovely cool breeze coming off, or a little splash from the water. Not sure why. I think maybe too many people mess around. But yeah, it's empty and it's a bit scary for me. I have a phobia of sort of empty swimming pools and things like that. I don't know if anyone else has that. I think there is a name for that specific phobia, but I do find it very strange. Right, I need to find somewhere to cross. I think my best bet is going to be here. Not as busy as I thought it would be today, actually. However, I'm sure if when tourists come, they want to come and see changing of the guard. And if you are interested in coming to see changing of the guard, I think all the information for the timings are on the website and certain times of day. I think sometimes very early in the morning. Sometimes there's also a band that accompanies changing of the guard, which is quite impressive to see. We've also got the ER on all the posts here. I doubt they'll change that. And we've got these memorial badges. Oh, so this is part of the Diana Princess of Memorial Walk, which I believe is maybe like a trail you could follow that leads you to the Diana Memorial in Hyde Park. Oh gosh, I've taken such a long way around.
No, I'm just saying funny. You just know.
The garden and planting is immaculate. Look at that. I'd love to know how many people manage and maintain all of this planting. The amount of times they probably have to replace this lawn. I think the geraniums. I'm just going to show you behind me, because this is St. James Park, with this lovely lake that runs through it. And I'm going to probably do a video on St. James Park as soon as I finish this one. So go and check it out. And each one of these columns, I don't know what they're called, have these crowns at the top. It does look splendid in the sun. Let me just show you this one last view before I end this video. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Buckingham Palace and Constitution Hill. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. It just tells me that you want to see more of my videos and content and I'm doing the right thing. Please leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button because I've got plenty more walking tours coming. Thank you for watching, guys, and I shall see you in my next one.